peace, love, life, balance. Check this out, family. To my fellas out here, to my men. When you go out here and you go out on sex binges, or you go out where you having sex with a bunch of women over and over, masturbate, whatever it is, when you go on these tangents where you busting all these nuts and unleashing your life force over and over again, that is now anybody that follows me know I'm big into psychology. That was one of my studies coming up. But that is a form of suicide. That is literally a form of suicide. Literally, it's not even a spiritual thing. Physically, as men, you gotta understand, all life starts from semen. All life starts from semen. Okay, yes, a woman births a baby, but she needs that seed to make that child, and we carry the seed around long before she incubates that seed. That seed is already in us. It's in there with millions of others, but that seed is in us for years before it's even spilled out at times. So you have to understand that when you letting out over and over, it's a form of suicide. I can speak from personal experience when I remember breaking up from long relationships, or even being divorced from my marriage. I went on the now with my marriage, it was different. It took me a while to try to actually physically have sex with women, because you gotta understand, I was only having sex with one woman for years. So it wasn't like I was gonna just jump out. I might have like flirted or something like that during that time, but I didn't actually do the physical act of having sex till I was already completely separated from my ex. So it took me a little time to actually feel. But once I started, I noticed I went on a long binge. Same thing when my first major breakup, when I was a teenager, my first little puppy love breakup. I noticed I went on a long binge of having sex with multiple women, having all these sex partners. And what that is that you're not properly coping with your trauma. We got to stop listen, we're not supposed to lead with our emotions and our feelings and stuff like that, but that don't mean we still human. They still there. Emotions not a bad thing. It's just a bad thing when they're improperly used, or when they're used as a substance base in which you base decisions off of. You have to be able to balance the logic with the emotion, and as a man, we're supposed to lead with logic. But understand that letting out your seed, your life force over and over is no matter how you're doing it, you're killing yourself. You're literally killing yourself. We only made to basically ejaculate so many times in life, man. You can look it up. I got a whole video I'm doing on it on my channel. Go to my channel, subscribe, Universoulifebalance. I'm doing a whole series on that. You only meant to bust so many nuts. So you want to be, you got to be more, you got to be more fruitful. You got to be more frugal with your life force. You can't just go out there. You got to deal with that trauma, man. It's okay as a man. Deal with that trauma and understand what it is. Understand that you have to be able to allow yourself to heal before you get out there, man. It's okay to you got to be able to do self work on yourself. You got to be able to do whether it's therapy, whether it's just chopping it up with the brothers. You got to deal with that pain of that breakup. When you go out here after a breakup and you try to just sleep with a bunch of women, you're basically trying to mask your pain. And I know some of the pump and dump guys and the dating coach guys are like, oh no, that's what a man supposed to do. Look, nah, man, look, y'all got it all wrong. Is it in our nature as men more so to have as many sexual partners as possible? Absolutely, that's our nature, but that's the nature of a primitive man. When you're a man of excellence, you're a man you're a man of power, you're a man of vision. Your nature is to, yes, you want to reproduce and be fruitful and multiply, but you want to do it efficiently. You want to do it to where it is profitable for you, your nation, and your future, and your legacy. You don't want to be just doing it with anybody. You don't want to just be doing it just to do it. You don't want to do it to satisfy a lust. You want to do it because you are doing it with purpose. Because that life force inside you, that life force inside you is also your creative drive. Your semen also has nutrients in it, protein, has everything. That's why, if you ever notice, man, you ever been with a woman and you let off in her and you feel all drained, you laying there trying to get yourself together, and then she'll hop up, she all moving around, she all energetic, because you literally done gave that woman life, man. You literally done pour life and nutrients and ability and creativity. You done pour all that into a woman. Now you gotta think to yourself, do you want to do that with just any woman? Even in the scriptures, the Apostle Paul says, should I take my members, which is he's talking about his penis, and make them one with a harlot? That's what he's talking about. Should I be busting inside a hole? No, man, you want to bust. Now, if you want to do that, that's your thing. Do your thing. I'm not here to police nobody's Johnson. But what I will say is this, is that when you go out there after you have a breakup and you try to have all these women and rack up this body count, body count matters for men too. It doesn't matter as much physically as it does for women, but it does matter spiritually, and it does matter physically. Because if you busting, you letting out your life for it. So we got to stop this narrative that it only matters for women when it matters for both men and women. Okay, it matters for both of us. We got a society that's sexually irresponsible, and that's sexually, sexually undisciplined, and they want to keep us like that. Because as long as we're sexually irresponsible and undisciplined, we're at a low vibration. If we're at a low vibration, we can be ruled over. And we here at Universoulifebalance, we teach to have a ruling mentality, not to be ruled over. So with that being said, family, keep following. If you ain't hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification button. Stay up to date with all the latest hot content, the most balanced content, the most intellectual balanced content on YouTube. Right here, it's your boy Chief Jamal signing out. Peace, love, life, and balance.